Hey class, this is a quick overview of the chapter one from the textbook Focus on Community College Success. This is a textbook that you definitely will need for the class in order to complete the assignments, and I want to make sure that you get the 5th edition. You can buy it either electronically or you can buy the hard copy, okay? But you got to have the textbook, and this is what it looks like right here. So this overview is just going to go over the first chapter, kind of give you an idea of what's to come and give you an idea on how to utilize these PowerPoints that I make available to you each week, okay? So the second slide you're going to see is going to give you a quick audio summary of what this chapter is about. Just a couple, 2-3 minutes long. If you want to read it instead of listen to it, you can click the audio summary transcript that's right underneath the audio button. Okay, so with each week, what I'm going to do is put these up, but what I want you to do is make sure you look at the PowerPoint and have your textbook in order to see what the key components are that I want to make sure that you're focused on in order to do well in the class, and the key components that I think are important for you to really understand in order to be a more successful college student at AVC. Okay, so now you see here on the third slide, how will you relate to this chapter? This is mainly just talking about how you're going to take the information that's provided and actually apply it to your life. That's one thing I really like about this class is it's less theory and more direct, practical application on things that are going to directly and quickly impact what you do as a college student. So in this case, we're just talking a little bit first about who goes to community colleges and why, what is academic professionalism and how do you display that, what campus resources are available to you as a college student to help you be successful, and why these college success courses like this one that you're taking now is important, and what does resilience have to do with the tough challenges ahead as a student faces. Okay, so who goes to community colleges? I'm not going to belabor each one of these bullets, but what I want you to do is just quickly get an idea of who is sitting in the classroom with you. You can see here over 45% of all college students start at the community colleges. Average age at a community college, 28 years old. It's a little bit different than if you go straight into a university where the average age is, mostly students coming straight out of high school. So I often have students come in who are concerned about, I'm going to be the older person in the classroom. Not necessarily the case here at the community college. Again, that's the average student age. So there's many that are above that and some that are younger, but that's basically what it looks like. 57% female, 4% veterans. You get the idea, but again, this is going to be information that's presented in the textbook. Here it is in bullet form, just cutting right to the chase. Okay, academic professionalism. I'm not going to go through these, but each one of these, such as don't be an ostrich. Well, what does that mean? You're going to use a textbook and make sure you know what these bullet points are representing if you want to study well and get the most out of the textbook that you have. Okay, so again, this lecture is not to go point by point, but in order to help you see how I would best utilize it, I'm presenting this video. The next one's talking about advising mistakes students make, okay? So not using the campus advising or counseling office, or not using your faculty advisor, your instructor, or the advisors that they have. Not planning ahead, procrastinating, skipping the advisories that the college catalog has. These are all common mistakes, but you want to go through all of those and use your textbook to supplement the actual meaning and details of what each of these bullet points provide, okay? The campus resources, the only way you're really going to be successful in college most likely is going to be to take advantage of the resources that are available. Some resources are good for some students and others are for other people. I used those. They were successful to me. I don't know if I could have made it through my math classes if I hadn't had the campus resources available to help students with that. You may have a disability. You may have a need for tutoring, whatever it is. Check out what campus resources are available, and we'll be going into more depth about what's out there. Maybe that you're a veteran, you want to use the Vet Resource Center. It just depends, okay? So some are there for some students, some are there for others, okay? But make sure that you utilize them, pretty much all free, and they're there for you just to be more successful as a student. Okay, so bottom line, resilience. This is a whole section in the textbook. I'm not going to talk about what it is, but I want you to use this in order to direct your studies within the textbook about resilience, okay? You should know by the end what realistic, optimism is, okay? You should know what fail forward is. Each of these points, okay? So just use it. And just sometimes you could just use the PowerPoint to go directly to the textbook and not read each and every word of a chapter, but just know right what to focus on, okay? Last slide I have is first generation college students. So again, this is the first chapter of the class, of the textbook, and it's talking about people who are they're the first person in their family to go to college and what things are important for you to be able to be doing, or that you should be doing in order to be successful as a college student. So I hope that helps just give you an idea of what's to come for this first chapter, an idea of how to best utilize these PowerPoints. Okay, thank you.